what's up you guys, this is Steffi aka In My Humble Opinion, and welcome back to another Fan Reaction Friday video. In today's video, I'm going to be watching Season 3, Episode 2 of The Crown. The episode is entitled Margaretology. That episode title is making me excited because Margaret is one of my favorite characters on this show because there's always so much going on with her. So yeah, let's just get into it. Windsor Castle, 1943. Okay. Oh, young Margaret.
The throne was thrust upon him. We will not be caught out again.
Oh, they're getting her ready just in case something happens. He's like, we do not want a repeat of what your shady uncle did to your father, so... She looks like she could become Vanessa Kirby, this child.
I'd be so very good at it. Wearing a big crown. Giving everyone orders. Yes.
I always think it's interesting how Elizabeth was the one who, even though she's older, she was ultimately the one that really would have rather not have become queen. But in actuality, when it came to doing the job, she's the one that could do it better between the two, but Margaret was the one who more or less wanted to be the queen, but I think it's always been more for the glamour of it all, for the attention of it all. But I think that's interesting how even as children, which I think is great that we're seeing this scene now with them as kids, that's always been apparent.
You've written a book?
A book of my photographs.
Oh, you are clever. You must
You
be
are clever.
Really. Be good to one another. Kind to one another. Basically.
Sisterly advice.
Be good to one another. Kind to one another. Both of you.
Was a little clumsy.
Oh wow, he sounds just like Matthew Good. Oh my goodness. They're doing such a seamless job, this transition.
Number one and number two.
Who's number one?
You.
Of course he's gonna say that. That's her husband.
Tragedy it is to have been born number two.
That is my burden.
She knows it too.
That's the Margaretology of it all. That's crazy that they used to just smoke on planes. Like, I know that they cleared out first class for them, but still, people would just smoke in the plane.
Screw the Brits. I don't like them. I never liked them. They're not looking down at you through their noses. They're holding their hands out like beggars. And I don't give a crap about any special relationship.
Is that supposed to be Johnson? Yikes, the relations between the UK and the US.
In the past, the royal family has been extremely helpful in keeping this special relationship afloat. And given the predicament the country finds itself in economically...
You'd like us to roll out the red carpet. Make a bit of a fuss.
Please.
The important thing here, I'm told, is that whatever we offer President Johnson, it must exceed whatever we gave the Kennedys.
What do you think is the main difference between Britain and America?
Well, my sister isn't on the banknotes here.
Yeah, she's really good at like the celebrity of it all and the glamour of it all. She has like a certain panache. Her and Tony. Los Angeles. You know it's LA because palm trees.
It's rave reviews in all the newspapers. With even a name having been coined for the multitude of fans and well-wishers who have followed her every step of the way.
Which is?
Margaretologists.
Oh my god.
Margaretologists.
That was her stan group name. Margaretologist. That is so funny.
With one newspaper, the San Francisco Chronicle, even going so far as to
Yes,
say...
all right. Thank you, Martin.
Yes, ma'am.
She's like, that's enough compliments about my younger sister. Oh, the sister dynamic is so interesting to me. I love it. Queen Elizabeth knows, like, she's not really good at that, and I'm sure she kind of resents the fact that she's not good at it, but her sister is.
Come to think of it, I don't recognize you. Actually, nor did anyone else.
Oh!
I mean, isn't that the real problem here? Oh,
The finger.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, the husband guy.
It's not easy. Sometimes.
Damn, Margaret is just adding fuel to the flame.
I promise that once we get to New York, the spotlight will be entirely on you.
Tony's like, it better be.
You can't see daylight at the end of the road.
I love
I
that
wanna
they
see
still have not
solutions,
really showed
gentlemen.
us his face. The
Not
Crown
more
loves this,
numbers.
anticipating
God,
meeting
I would not
someone.
be the first
So we'll see the
American
back of their head, the
president.
silhouette.
What is this?
A peace offering from the Brits. Open to secure the bailout.
There he is.
Weekend shooting at Balmoral.
Yes, that's as good as it gets. Even Kennedy never got that.
Oh, and then the competition between Johnson and Kennedy. People
No one has
competing against one another because of their egos.
Still, that's a long flight. Followed by a long drive.
Oh, he's gonna want her to come here, and then Queen Elizabeth is going to crash Margaret and Tony's marathon in the US.
At the Douglas family ranch.
Yes,
I've never been. What do we know about it?
They say it's quite something. Beautiful 19th century country house set under the Santa Rita Mountains in miles and miles of wide open desert.
She's like, I don't like that.
What an asset to the crown, how underused you are, what a secret weapon, how deserving you are of the spotlight. Your eldest sister eclipsed and outshone.
Tony knows what to tell Margaret to make her feel better.
how have I insulted the crown?
By not accepting the Queen's invitation, sir.
Well, I didn't refuse. Just didn't reply.
What a dick.
Don't you?
This is the plan, right here.
Who in God's name is that?
Oh no! Wow, Margaret's gonna get to go to the White House then?
Come back with an invitation of their own to dinner at the White House.
For me?
For Princess Margaret.
Oh, that's cunning.
Yes. But we think not all is lost. That Princess Margaret should accept the invitation, go to the White House, and use the
they're
occasion
gonna...
to win over hearts and minds to the British cause.
Whether they're gonna try and have her talk about the bailout.
For which you want to send Princess Margaret?
Yes, well, that had been my reaction. But her trip to America has been a terrific success.
So I gather.
She's like steaming.
We've had an invitation from the White House for you to go to Washington and have dinner with the President and the First Lady. And we'd like you to attend.
Oh my god, this is gonna ruin Tony's plans.
Can't. Why not?
I'm going to be in New York.
Tony's book launch. Perhaps I should make it clear. There is rather a lot riding on it, and everyone is keen, very keen, for you to go.
Perhaps I should make it clear that nothing is going to stop me from supporting my husband.
Just like you asked me to. Margaret!
Oh! Oh man, well, we know the crown always is gonna trump whatever else is going on in these people's lives, but ooh, this is gonna cause a rift between Margaret and Tony.
I have asked you this once as a sister, and now I must command it as your queen.
Now I must command it as your queen.
The most recent list of people attending the dinner.
Gosh.
Briefed by Dr.
Poor
Fisher,
Tony.
You've often lamented that you have nothing to do, that you are a wasted resource. Well, the task you are embarking on today could not be more crucial. Britain currently has a deficit of £800 million. What we need is a bailout.
Oh, okay, so she let her in to the purpose of this meeting. Okay, well that's good. Well, Margaret, here you go.
What happens if I fail? If we don't get the bailout?
Then we break our promises to the IMF. Exhaust the credit facilities available to us.
It's like high stakes dinner party.
And that's bad.
Yeah.
Devaluation. It's worse than bad. It would relegate sterling to the second division of the world's currencies and Britain to the third division of the world's economies.
Wow, the literal
International
value of your country's currency rests on this dinner. Time to turn on the shine. This is interesting though, because in a way she kind of gets to play the role of the queen in this dinner party.
I met him once, Kennedy. I was left distinctly underwhelmed. Margaret. I'm sorry. I do know these days one's not allowed to think anything other than what a great statesman Kennedy was.
Oh, but Johnson will like
Saying
this.
nothing, he was his royal deputy. But I think I can understand better than most the frustrations and resentments.
Oh, see, look at that. Both of them are connecting because they're both number 2s.
Princess Margaret won the evening with this one. There was a young lady from Dallas who used a dynamite stick as a phallus.
Oh.
They found her. You've made it this far.
They found her vagina in North Carolina.
And her arsehole in Buckingham Palace. Robbie. Apparently there was dancing.
I always like those scenes of the two of them like changing behind the divider.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
Poignant song choice.
Margaret was all the things I'd specifically begged her not to be. All the things I could never be. I'm predictable, dependable, reliable.
Of those two, I would pick dependability every day of the week.
Thank you. It would be nice to be dazzling on occasion, too.
Oh.
I can say anything faster than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I love this like performance right now. Wow. Hometown hero. Back where we started. Love a bookend moment. I really do.
Do what? Sharing duties. But we didn't share duties, we just went to a dinner party.
Oh no!
Isn't it possible that we've stumbled upon something here? You have far too much to do, far too much pressure, far too much responsibility. And I, too little. Having no role, having nothing to do, is soul destroying. All I'm asking is if you were prepared to share a little more. For both our sakes.
Oh god.
Let me think about it.
Oh my goodness. Why am I like getting emotional?
Your father,
A saint.
but dull. Sorry. Your grandfather too,
George V.
deadly dull. His wife,
Queen Mary, wonderful.
ditchwater. And so it goes through George V to Queen Victoria and back, an uninterrupted line of stolid, turgid dreariness.
Culminating in me.
Yes, but alongside that dull, dutiful, reliable, heroic strain runs another. The dazzling, the brilliant, the individualistic, and the dangerous. So, for every Victoria, you get an Edward VII. For every George V, you get a Prince Eddie. For every George VI, you get an Edward VIII. For every Lilibet, you get a Margaret.
Oh my gosh. For every William, you get a Harry.
Well, where does that leave my relationship with her?
Unchanged. You're the queen. She is your dangerous baby sister.
Damn. It's hard. Hard to be a sister and a queen. Oh god, this is gonna be the thing that breaks their relationship, isn't it? Oh, damn! God, look at the guilt! Oh, no! Oh, Lord! Oh my god.
We all have a role to play. Princess Elizabeth's will be center stage, and yours, ma'am, will be from the wings.
Damn. That's something she's like pretty much heard her entire life. That role reversal at the end, though. Oh, yes! Tear. Child actor. Wow. Damn. Alright, and some post-show thoughts. Oh man, I always love the episodes that focus on the Margaret, Elizabeth, sister-sister dynamic. I like how in this episode they showed us a glimpse of when Margaret and Queen Elizabeth were children, because I think that just goes to show that Margaret has been told this her entire life. So this issue runs really, really deep within her. And I do think it's an interesting thing that history has shown that for every Queen Elizabeth, you'll have a Princess Margaret. I think that also kind of continues in a way, even with like Prince William, who is the eldest. At least as an American's perception, he seems to be the more steady one, whereas you have Prince Harry, who is a bit more unconventional, and I think he definitely kind of follows his Grandma Margaret in that respect. So I think it's interesting that there is that pattern throughout that family's history. I think that also just goes to show too that a single person cannot inhabit all of these traits. Yes, Queen Elizabeth is seen as the steady one, the even-keeled one, the reliable one, and Princess Margaret is the more charismatic one, the more dazzling of the two. In a way, they both together form what would be the quote-unquote complete package. And I think it's kind of sad that they saw each other's strengths as their own personal weaknesses, that in a way pit these two sisters against one another, instead of seeing it as a positive thing of, oh, well, even though I'm not this, but you're this, why don't we use that to our benefit? And I think in Margaret's mission here, in this particular episode, of using her charm, her natural charisma to wow another number two in President Johnson for a really, really serious matter, that just goes to show what good can come out of using someone's personal strengths. I totally understand where Princess Margaret got the idea of, well, if this worked, well, why can't she give me more responsibility then? Like, why can't she let me use my own personal strengths for the benefit of the country, so then I feel a bit more useful? I totally get where she's coming from, but it's sad that because of the traditions of the crown, it's like, well, sorry, we can't do that. Alright, my question for you guys is, I want to know, do you think Queen Elizabeth should have given, after the success of Margaret's dinner at the White House, do you think she should have given her more responsibility then? Like, given her a chance to use those strengths for the benefit of the country, and also to just help Margaret feel more useful? I don't know, it's hard for me to say, because again, like, I'm not in that position, and I'm like American, I'm like a regular person. It's easy for me to just be like, yeah, she should have definitely given her more of a chance to be useful in that way, because we will never really know or understand like the pressures and the importance of upholding those traditions. But I'd be interested to know what your guys' take is on that. Do you think she was right to just let that be a one-time thing, or do you think that should have been the chance for her to start giving Princess Margaret a little bit more to do and using those strengths she has as a person for the benefit of the country, the royal family, and her own personal well-being? Let me know in the comment section below, because I think that's an interesting question. And alright, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please turn on the notification button down below so you know when a new video from me comes out. And of course, comment down below your thoughts on Season 3, Episode 2 of The Crown. It was a good one. I hope you thought so too. And don't forget to check back in tomorrow to watch my reaction and review to Episode 3. And as always, everything I said was just my own personal thoughts and all of my humble opinion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!